Do you think it's sustainable? I mean, there are things that parents are asked for, and sometimes they are out of reach, and it gets into there. Now sometimes they even say that this kind of education system, like, we like it, but we don't think we can afford it. Do you think it is sustainable currently?
Everything good must always have a price. You must pay for that price. And you see, even if a visitor comes at your home, you know, the neighbors have to be asking themselves, yeah, who is that and what are they bringing? They always ask the young kids, what has the visitor brought? Yeah, and it's a normalcy in our African setting that whatever new that has been brought, we have to question and we have to complain about everything. Well, what I mean is CBC is actually good, but everything good must have what it requires to be done for it to be sustainable. So the parents have to buy some of the items. You know, when you go to the field, for example, let's talk about PE. You know, you will need gadgets like, you will need a ball, you will need the games kit, yeah, and you will need some, when you go to the gym, you will need those machines that are there for physical fitness, and you cannot get them minus paying for them. If you want to teach these kids about cooking and the cooking skills, they have to do it practically, and it means the parents have to purchase some of these items. So we have to go extra miles to get some of these things. Let us just try. I understand that our nation, our country is still a third world country, and for that reason we are developing. So let's just give it our best. With time, we are going to find that this was a blessing in disguise to those people who thought it was actually a very huge burden. Yeah.
Okay, just what, according to you, what do you think will be done differently on implementation of the CBC, like the transition from 844 to CBC, to avoid all those complaints? What do you think would have been done differently?
Okay, well, I think a matter of fact is that this thing is coming to public attention, that parents are actually complaining. You see the lab apparatus some parents can't afford, and I think it's high time now. It's high time for the government maybe to allocate more funds to this particular system, because as you can see, it requires a lot of funding than the 844, because this is more practical. So I think the government can chip in a little bit more than 844. Yeah, also parents should tighten their belt to make sure, because as you have just earlier mentioned, that CBC is more better than 844. So also parents must tighten their belt to accept this fact that it's expensive and we have to do this.
Okay.